Hi, everybody. Let me make sure my settings are all the way. I started 2 minutes early. Testing, testing. Yes. Welcome, everybody. We started early by 2 minutes. Let me share this live with everybody. Can you guys do me a favor and hit that like button, please? And thank you. We have so much to review pertaining to this Jay-Z situation and the back and forth between the attorneys. We are live now. Get in here. Hey, Sean, Diddy, welcome everybody. Search for you. Rita, Davlin, Alyssa, Jolyn, welcome everybody. Let me put this chat over here so I can see everybody. Space Cowgirl, welcome everybody. Shout out to everybody coming through. Did I see Pika earlier? I think I did see Pika. No, I didn't see her. I thought maybe I'm seeing things. Bean Trebek is in the house. Susie Q, how are you? Get your butts in here right now. Jen, thank you. Don Dazzler, Rosa Garden. Y'all, let me tell you, we got some receipts. That Buzbee has dropped on his IG. He is not playing with the Carters. He is not playing with the Carters. Now, let me let the people of the good old Discord know we are live. Everyone, we are live now. Everybody, we are live now. Everybody, we are live now. Let's see. Hopefully those notifications. I don't know if they went out or if they didn't. Welcome, Susie Q. Just do it. Welcome, Mary Lee, Shauna B, Margot Go. Sean is in the house. Welcome. Ooh, hold up. Excuse me, I'm still getting over this crap. Julia, Don, welcome. Good for him. Jill, thank you. I got one of your packages. Thank you, love. Right where I'm at. Thank you, Jill. We had a little snowstorm, and I mean, it was freaking cold this morning. I'll say that much. Jill, thank you for gifting a membership. Again, thank you for everybody that supports my channel. Thank you guys again for your continued support. Y'all can like support other people, but you support me, and I am lucky for it. Thank you guys. Y'all are amazing. Thank you. You said, oh, Busby's got money. I mean, he is like one of the top guys, right? Kraken is in the house. Welcome. I know, Leah. Jill's always gifting. Shout out to Jill. Y'all, she's amazing. Thank you. Angela, Linda, Steeler Princess. You said, I'm stuck underground parking in the Century City with no internet. Girl, be careful. Hope you're doing well. Stay safe, okay? Angela, Purdy, welcome. Shout out to you, Linda. Who else? I saw Leah. Be kind. How are you? Shout out to the YouTube notifications. Finally, thank you, Tina. Micah, welcome. Let's see. Who did I miss? Mary Lee, I said hello. Shout out to Dorothy from Kentucky. Richie, welcome. Lovey Cats, how are you, love? Shout out to you. Let the people get in here. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. And let me remind everybody over here, because I don't see anybody yet from the from the Discord at least that are in here. Let's go. Shout out to you guys. Okay, hold up, y'all. And Shelly Kelly, you renewed your no, you did not renew your membership. That is, you've been a member for a year. Thank you. I thought you renewed your membership. I was like, no, that's not what that says. Thank you, love, for supporting my channel for a whole year. Thank you. You got notified, TLC and me. Thank you. Storm AF, welcome. You're listening from where? I see from your bed. Shout out to you. Hit the like button. Thank you. Jojo says I can't stay long. No worry, Jojo. Shout out to you. I was waiting and didn't realize I had my volume up. I bet you were like, oh. I'm sorry. Sylvia's in the house. Welcome, Sylvia. Thank you, Tina. Thank you. Susanna's here. Welcome. Infinite Films is in the house. Vic is also listening from her bed. Thank you, Vic. The last Ronan is here. Welcome. I'm sorry, C. Miller. I'm sorry you got like blasted. I didn't mean to blast your ear. Thank you. Oh, thank you, Kathy. I try sometimes. Angie Mo, thank you for being here. Everybody, yo, Thank you for hitting that like button. Shout out to Tina from Scotland. Oh my God. Y'all want to see the receipts? Let's start with the receipts, okay? The receipts are receding like a receding hairline. Let me just put it this way, all right? All right. I'll start reading here. Then we got a Buzbee legal document. Then we have a like statement from a person in Alex Shapiro's freaking law firm. So the receipts are receding like a receding hairline, okay? They are receding. Shout out to everybody, okay? Mm. Micah says she's in bed. Well, I'm gonna start going live on in bed, y'all. I'm jealous. I'm over here on a freaking, chair. Shout out to you, Sister Soul. Welcome, everybody. Okay, so Busby posted this like an hour ago, all right? And he basically says, here we go. It says, investigators from New York have contacted many of our law firm's current and former clients. These investigators aren't very smart. Oh, shit. What they didn't anticipate was that one of the clients decided to record the conversation. It's shocking, illegal. Here's a portion taken directly from the transcripts of the contact. Investigator. In a couple of days, or maybe by next week, anyone Googling Busby and his company, his practice, are going into litigation. Okay. What we're trying to do is we're trying to put this thing together for the company that we're working for. We could get you paid. You could get money right soon. We gave this kid $1,000 to start yesterday just to get him on the right path. At the end of the day, this is going to go through the courts. Busby's getting sued. These guys are on tape offering to pay my firm's clients to sue our law firm. That is a crime. Let me tell you something. They got pictures. Now, do any of these mother effers look like the guys that were investigating the influencers? Let me know. Let me know. I said, are these guys really smiling for the camera? They really are smiling. Now hold up. See if I can zoom in here. Because I was trying to zoom in to see. I mean, they're really smiling for the camera. They're not very smart. Do you guys remember when the influencer story came out and it was like this huge deal, right? And what is it? Her name is Amala, the influencer with like 1 million subscribers. She was being contacted by these quote unquote Diddy investigators. Are you sure they're Diddy investigators? How do we know that? Because yes, the topic was Diddy for them, right? But I'm starting to think, and I told you guys this theory like 2 weeks ago, all right? I told you guys this. Diddy don't have time for investigators. This is somebody behind Diddy. This is somebody who doesn't want to get caught in the Diddy mess. And so they're doing what they can to influence social media. Diddy doesn't have time for this shit, y'all. He's trying to figure out how the fuck, he's got a whole case, several cases, okay? He doesn't have time for this. There is somebody behind Diddy who's doing this. And then they're using Diddy's name to basically put dirt on Diddy, which is fine, whatever, it is what it is. It's giving Jay-Z investigators, and it smells like Lou Taylor goons. Listen, you guys can believe whatever the hell y'all want. Believe whatever you want, okay? But to me, when I first heard this, I said, I don't know if Diddy's got that time. Diddy right now, Diddy is just somebody that they would just they've thrown to the wolves, okay? It feels like there's somebody behind all of this. Somebody in this Diddy camp doesn't want to get caught up like this. Now, don't these investigators know what a Ring camera looks like? Well, you see how bold they are? You see how bold they are? Who are these investigators? Now, do any of these investigators look like the ones that were trying to, investigate the influencers? Let me see if I can pull that. Hold up. Diddy investigators. I should have done this earlier. because this doesn't make sense whatsoever. Okay, so Diddy private investigators caught on camera, and this is God Bless Studios. This is not the channel that I want. But these are the guys, okay? Don't that guy look familiar? Doesn't he look like that other guy too? This guy right here with the glasses looks, oh my God, it's the same fucking guy. Oh my God. Hold up. Somebody, if somebody in the Discord can screenshot, find me this guy right here. This guy with the glasses is this guy right here, y'all. It's the same guy. This guy with the glasses is the same guy as the other guy. Oh my God. I don't know why I didn't do this before. Look. Glasses. That other guy has glasses too. Oh, hold up. Let me do a side by side. Hold up. I got to be able to do this because it's going to bother me. So Buzbee's investigator, these investigators right here, this guy right here looks exactly like that guy right there. It appears to be the same individual. Hold up, y'all. Let me see. Influencer. Diddy I can't believe I'm doing this now, but I'm going to do it anyways. Diddy investigators. I'm going to do it, okay? Let me show you. I'm going to show you the side by side. I'm going to do a little quick crop thing. Influencers. While we're here. It's the same guy. It's the same guy. Here it is. Bingo. I got his ass. Okay. I'm going to show you guys a side-by-side photo. This is the same guy. This is the picture that Amala had. And then there's the Buzbee photo. Let's do a little side-by-side. Here it is. Where's my, where the hell is my bookmarks? Let's do that. Y'all, I'm doing this live. Sorry, y'all. Give me a minute. I should have done this before. Share profiles. Where are my bookmarks? Damn it. Okay. I'm going to show you guys. Here's the photo. I need a side by side. Here's the crop picture of the guy. Hold up, y'all. It's the same guy. It has to be the same guy. Perfect. Okay, it uploaded well. Let me show you guys. Here it is. It's uploading. There you go. Y'all see it? Side by side. These are the Diddy investigators. Okay. And then right there, the guy on the side. Let me show you. This guy right here. See my mouse? It's the same guy. This guy and the other guy are the same. Y'all see that? They got the same glasses. They got the same, pineapple looking head. They got the same face. So the Diddy investigators, this picture that Buzbee just dropped is the same guy. Because this got me thinking. I said, this got nothing to do with Diddy, y'all. These are not Diddy investigators. These are fucking, allegedly, in my opinion, these look like Jay-Z investigators. Okay? What do you think? Same mouth? I did say pineapple head. I don't know why. I just said it. Whatever. So busted. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. Same guy for sure. I cannot believe it. So Buzbee drops this an hour, right? And I guess they got this little recording of these people. These guys are visiting people, okay? And I guess they're visiting Buzbee, I don't know, former clients and whatnot, trying to get statements and whatnot, okay? I don't know. I mean, I'm sure somebody else already caught this, but this literally just made me think. I said, I should really look at the Diddy investigators. This investigator looks the same. Do we have a name? These guys have been around for a couple weeks now. Why don't we have a name? So these are not Diddy investigators. These are, let me put Pineapple head down. These are Jay-Z, allegedly, in my opinion. Okay, speculation every day. I have no proof. This is speculation based on pictures that I'm seeing from Tony Buzbee uploading this on his IG and what Amala and other influence have put up there. These are Jay-Z investigators or somebody close to that camp. Something don't sound right. Something does not smell right. You smell it too? Something's not right about this situation. Well, I mean, I kind of felt like I don't know. Like it just I think these were not Diddy investigators. These were Jay-Z people. Okay. Bet freelance investigators. You ain't never lie. Hi, Iron Rabbit. Shout out to you. Thank you for being here. As always, your gut feeling was spot on 2 weeks ago. It was a gut feeling that I had. All right. And it was a feeling of like when I heard that these were Diddy investigators because they were asking Diddy questions. I said, that doesn't make sense. Now that makes sense to me. Here's a side by side. So the Buzbee photo that he just posted an hour ago. All right. Anybody, y'all let Buzbee know who this is. Okay. Tell them that the guy with the glasses is the same one they're pinpointing as a Diddy investigator. These are all working together. So these guys are like unapologetically visiting influencers, former clients, social media personalities, whatever it may be, and they're trying to get them to, sway a different way. They're willing to pay it. It sounds like they paid somebody based on what Buzbee's saying here, $1,000, $1,000. Okay. Now he's not showing any the recording of this conversation, but let me tell you, I don't think Buzbee would lie about this. So Buzbee is showing receipts, hence what my title says. Okay. Now this morning when we went live, we talked about the really weird filing letter that ALEX SPIRO submitted, right? Let me see if I can pull that real quick. Buzbee has responded to that, but one thing we didn't show, and we're going to show it now. Megan Cuniff actually uploaded the declaration of the assistant that took ALEX SPIRO's call. So let me take this back a little bit for those that are brand new and you're like, what the hell are you talking about? I'll tell you what's going on, okay? Let me go here real quick. We read this morning. Y'all remember, let me refresh everybody's memory. It said it's from the office of ALEX SPIRO on behalf of Jay-Z, okay? And it said, December 8th, plaintiff filed an amended complaint naming my client Sean Carter as a defendant on his lawsuit or in his lawsuit. On December 9th, 2024, we filed a motion seeking to have the court decline to permit the plaintiff in this case to proceed anonymously. Now, as part in that motion, plaintiff's attorney, Anthony Buzbee, has engaged in a campaign to leverage unfounded and heinous allegations against celebrities to secure large settlements. He seeks neither justice nor peace for his victims. He only seeks to benefit himself. Now, the letter continues. On the afternoon of December 9th, which would be yesterday, after we submitted the motion, accompanied our exhibits, our office received an outreach call, okay? An outreach via phone call and email from an individual who provided her name to us. So she wishes to remain anonymous, all right? All right. We read this morning. The person that spoke to this anonymous individual, her name is Maddie Henderson, spoke to this woman who informed Ms. Henderson that she had previously reached out to the Buzbee law firm with respects to allegations of trafficking and abuse unrelated to Mr. Combs or Mr. Carter. So nothing to do with Mr. Combs, with Mr. Carter. Does everybody remember we read this morning? Let me know. All right. The Buzbee firm representatives with whom she spoke asked the woman when she met Diddy, even though her account did not relate to Mr. Combs at all. So was she calling the 1-800? 1-800? I don't know. Diddy number? And then like she got this person who said it's like, I'm taking your information for Diddy, whether you like it or not. I wasn't sure about this statement, okay? It keeps going. The Buzbee firm representatives with whom she spoke with asked a woman when she met Diddy, and even though her call was not related to Diddy, members of the Buzbee firm encouraged this woman to pursue her claims anonymously, even though she did not have any interest in doing so. So she doesn't want to remain anonymous. She has no interest in doing so. She's not calling about Diddy or Sean Carter. All right. When the woman raised wanting to talk to law enforcement, she was informed that it was not encouraged. So this is what this woman was told. After several outreaches, the woman again spoke with members of Buzbee firm, who felt were pressing her to make allegations of being drugged, held down, and physically assaulted. Allegations were not true. When the woman declined to adopt the version of events proposed by members of Buzbee firm, she was dropped as a client. Though the woman provided her identity to Miss Henderson, she wishes to remain unnamed at this time for fear of retaliation by Buzbee firm. Okay, so we have the exhibit A. We're going to read this exhibit. Okay, now let me just say this. I find this to be very weird. And I said this morning. This is weird. This is weird as AF. All right. This woman decides to call ALEX SPIRO's firm after she had dealt with Buzbee, right? She's calling the Diddy number unrelated to Diddy or Buzbee, because that's what this thing says, right? And then she's alleging that she's being told to go ahead and file anonymously against Diddy or Sean Carter. Okay. So she's like, you know what? This is wrong. This is so wrong. I'm going to go contact ALEX SPIRO's, JC's attorney, to give this statement about my experience with Buzbee and the 800 number for Diddy. So this shit don't make sense to me, okay? And then she's anonymous, but Jay-Z's attorneys don't want their, the Jane Does to be anonymous, but she's allowed to stay anonymous. They have an exhibit for us, which now we have. We didn't have it this morning. So we're going to read that exhibit, okay? This shit don't make no freaking sense to me whatsoever. I'm just going to say that. Like, it just doesn't make sense to me. But okay. We'll entertain it, right? So, where to go? Is it this one? No. Let me close out of that. Here is the declaration from one of Carter's lawyers that somewhat ironically says the woman wants to remain anonymous because she fears retaliation from Buzbee. So, lady, you're scared of retaliation. They're worried. The Spiro law firm is worried about retaliation, but yet you guys want to expose publicly the Jane Doe. It would be one thing to say, oh, ALEX SPIRO and Jay-Z want the name of this Jane Doe. No, they don't want that. They want her name out publicly. Okay. All right. And Morris, thank you for gifting 5 membership. Love. Thank you. Appreciate it. Hit that like button, guys. Thank you. If you got a membership, put a heart in the chat. Thank you, Morris 17. Thank you. It doesn't make sense to me. I just doesn't make sense whatsoever. I'm just saying. Ooh, Kiva, shout out to Kiva's in the chat. Okay. So let's read this declaration, all right? Let's read this declaration of a woman who wants to remain anonymous, and Jay-Z's lawyers are saying she should remain anonymous because of retaliation, and we're worried about retaliation, but y'all are playing stupid with us. Okay, whatever. So it says, Maddie Henderson swears under penalty of perjury. Okay. I'm an associate with the law firm of Quinn Emanuel and Sullivan, LLP, attorneys for defendant Sean Carter. And I submit this declaration in support of Mr. Carter's motion to deny plaintiff's motion to proceed anonymously. Okay. All right. Now hold up, y'all, because it is very blurry. Hold up. On December 9th, I spoke by telephone with the female adult resident of the state of Texas, whose name is known to me. Another adult whose full name is known to me was a witness to the conversation. This sounds like third, fourth, fifth party information at this point, but whatever. It's in an affidavit or whatever. Okay, cool. The information contained in the declaration is an accurate summary of the information provided to me by this woman on December 9th, namely that December 9th, 2024, namely that in early October 2024, this woman saw coverage of attorney Anthony Buzbee's press conference regarding the allegations of trafficking and abuse by Sean Combs and submitted a brief outline of the trafficking exploitation events via Buzbee law firm website online submission form. Okay. It keeps going. The woman spoke with 3 members of Mr. Busby's firms, provided details regarding her experience as a victim of trafficking by celebrities entirely unrelated to Mr. Combs or Mr. Carter. She was told that they would take on her representation. So, quick question: why would this victim, this alleged victim, call the the hotline to seek representation unrelated? Like, I guess I'm confused. Why would she even think like, oh, there's a press conference happening. They're getting together. Sounds like Buzbee's for the victims. I'm going to call that number. Why? I guess I'm confused as to like, what was the motive? Did that motivate her to report her story? What was it exactly? I'm just so confused by that. And that narrative kind of throws me off a little bit, but let's keep going. Okay. She says, after detailing her experience to the attorney at Mr. Busby's firm, he pressed for a connection to Mr. Combs, asking, at what point did you meet Diddy? Even though she made clear that her case was unrelated to Mr. Combs. Okay. So, wait a minute. I'm just thinking in my mind, I'm meeting with Buzbee, the attorney, right? And I'm giving the details. This is not related to Sean Carter or, Sean Combs, but he's telling me, when did I meet Diddy? And I'm telling him I never met Diddy. And yet we're writing this form together, or we're filling out the details of this. All right. Let me know if you're lost. Margogo, you're lost. I'm lost too, y'all. I'm lost. Okay. All right. Let's keep reading this. Mr. Busby's firm pressed for this woman to pursue a civil case as an anonymous Doe plaintiff, even though she never raised proceeding anonymously as a possibility and questioned doing so after it was heavily suggested to remain doing so, even though she was not interested in remaining anonymous at the time. Huh. Okay. When the woman brought up wanting to go to law enforcement with her allegations, members of the Buzbee firm informed her that going to law enforcement was not encouraged. All right. Okay. All right. After not hearing from Mr. Buzbee's firm for weeks, during which this woman tried to contact the firm multiple times, she spoke again with the member of the firm who pressed her to confirm false details regarding her experience as a victim, including that she was drugged, held down, pushed, and physically assaulted. She felt directed and coached by Mr. Buzbee firm to say that someone held her down and put drugs in her mouth when that was not her experience. She felt forced to lie. Oh my goodness. Let me know. I'm not trusting any attorney at this point. Let me just say this. All right, because I'm questioning everybody. Okay. I have a lot of questions about this. Okay. Let's keep reading. You said, oh, shout out to BJ. Girl, what happened to BJ? Y'all, listen, BJ talked about this, disclose this. This people filing false declarations and, things like this under, penalty of perjury. They don't even give a shit about penalty of perjury anymore. They don't care about penalty of perjury anymore. Literally, you have people doing the most, okay? The most. And where did I see this at? In BJ's case, okay? In BJ's case, it's out there. It's out there. But anyways, let's keep reading this document. It says, when the woman made clear that she was unwilling to adapt to the narrative Mr. Busby's firm laid out and wanted only to speak her truth, she was dropped as a client and told that Mr. Busby's firm was unwilling to represent her any longer. She felt as though once she expressed that she was not a coachable victim, she was dismissed. This woman shared this information because she felt the conduct by Mr. Busby's firm specifically to encourage lies, discredits those who are legitimate victims. This woman expressed that she fears retaliation for Mr. Buzbee's firm if she shares her true identity or signs her name to a declaration to this case at this time. And then it says here, so the attorney is filling this out for this alleged victim, a non Diddy and non Sean Carter victim, of her experience of trying to seek representation. I don't know why Buzbee would say to her, you need to, did you ever meet Diddy? Did anything ever like happen to you? You know, like it's just weird. This narrative is weird to me. Okay. So then it goes, I declare under penalty of perjury, yada, 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 sign Mari Hernandez. Okay. So shout out to Megan Cuniff. Megan Cuniff actually has a YouTube channel. Y'all go check her out, okay? She is a actual journalist, so shout out to her. So she posted this on Twitter, okay? So Buzbee responds to all of this, right? Responds to all of this via court. And shout out to Kiva. Kiva's been a member for freaking 29 months. That is like a lifetime. Thank you, love. Shout out to Kiva, y'all. Kiva's been supporting my channel for a long time. Thank you, Kiva, for not only being a mod, but being my friend. Thank you, love. Shout out to you. And she also provided me this document. Well, yes, she provided me this document. Thank you, Kiva. And then Kit Kat, thank you for the $4.99 super sticker. Thank you, love. Shout out to you. Y'all ready for Buzbee's response to all of this? Buzbee needs to get with these influencers so they can do side by side of these Diddy investigators, which are really allegedly, in my opinion, don't sue me because I ain't got it, Jay-Z investigators. Or are they? How do we know that they're not behind other folks that don't want to get caught up in the Diddy mess? Who and what is going on? Hold up. Now, let me find my little banner. I didn't know I had 17 banners. Lord have mercy. What did Tasha K said? I said, I ain't got it. And everything I said is alleged and opinion based. Okay, thank you. That's just my opinion. We're doing a lot of that while we are reading documents. All right. This is a Buzbee law firm. This was filed today, a couple hours ago, actually. So, dear Judge Torres, I write on behalf of my client, Jane Doe, as well as on behalf of myself and my firm in response to several recent inappropriate communications directed to the court by counsel for defendant Sean Carter in the above caption action. Whew. My goodness. Ooh, you said, I think anyone is foolish to believe that the lawyer is forcing his clients to lie and go against these celebrities. Been caught trying to pay people off camera, right? In more than once. Independent of Buzbee, we already saw. We saw. Pineapple Head right here. This guy right here, Pineapple Head. Y'all don't forget. This guy right here. He's in Buzbee's photos too. Look, I'm looking at his shoes too. What is the New Balance? New Balance. Shout out to him. Nothing wrong with New Balances. All right. Let's keep going. On December 8th, 2024, my client filed an amended complaint naming Mr. Carter as an additional defendant in this matter. In conjunction with that filing, my firm filed a renewed motion for the plaintiff to proceed anonymously. All right. Rather than merely oppose that motion as would be expected and proper, defendant Carter filed the very next day his own motion to deny anonymity and or dismiss under Rule 12b-1. It appears defendant Carter made that separate filing, which we believe to be procedurally inappropriate. And what is it? Is it, how do you, hold up, y'all. And a deficit, sorry about that. My mouse is acting up, to serve as the pretext for defense counsel to submit 2 letter briefs to the court on December 9th and 10th. These letter briefs are frankly nothing short of defamation, hiding behind the thinnest veneer of litigation privilege. Except for one sentence requesting an expedited hearing, the letter briefs have absolutely nothing to do with the only pending issue by the court, namely whether my client should be allowed to continue to proceed anonymously. The letters, otherwise irrelevant, contentions that amend complaints allegations are inflammatory and frivolous, as against counsel plea that Mr. Carter is entirely innocent, are merely press releases dressed as legal filings. Let me tell you something. I look, as an outsider, as a non-legal head, all right, as somebody not minding my business on the internet, can I tell you what all of this looks like? As far as Buzbee, just my opinion, all right, take it or leave it, whatever. Buzbee, you did too much telling the people that you were filing 120 lawsuits and you did this shit publicly, like, and you were all over the place. You're doing too much. And I've said this before about other attorneys, that sometimes I feel like their heart is in the right place, but then you wind up you just side eye them because you feel like, oh, you're doing this for social media press, what's the propping, like you want some level of, oh, he's for the victims or he's for this. At the same time, Buzbee is not new to this because he's had years of experience in this. The PR situation that's happening with these attorneys, it's not even about the victims anymore. It's about the attorneys and their PR bullshit. And so for us, we're sitting over here just wondering, when's the criminal case going to start? Because honestly, when it comes to this, honestly, social media is a great tool. Don't get me wrong, but it's also a beast, right? Because then when you put this out on social media, names, events, dates, you have people tearing the lawsuit apart. I'm telling you, Twitter right now is at war with each other. Like there's Twitter people in there at war. I've seen people try to discredit this lawsuit from a 13-year-old girl, and none of us were there, right? Talking about it couldn't have happened in Radio City because this, that, and the other. Like we have different things that are happening, which is, I guess that's the thing that you do. But at the same time, it's like we weren't even there. It's a beast. Social media is a beast. So for me, Buzbee's like wrong move here was the fact that he brought this shit up to social media and did this PR campaign. And even though it's a weapon, it's being used the same way to defeat Buzbee, right? That's what it's being done. It goes both ways. It's a pendulum. It's a PR war. I don't know. That's just my thought. So I do feel like, in a way, Spiro is right about that. In a way, to say that like a lot of these letters are nothing but press releases. That's what it seems like to me. That's what Spiro has done. I think Buzbee's right about that. But Buzbee, you kind of asked for this shit too, moving the way that you did. That's just my thought on that. Okay. Let's keep going. So it goes, counsel's December 10th, 2024 letter goes much further and entirely too far by accusing my firm and I of outright unethical behavior and never happened, and which I would never, what is it? How do you say that? Countess is that girl? All these legal words, y'all are killing me, man. Countenance. Thank you. My bad. Countenance, which I would never countenance. To be clear, my firm and I categorically deny all of the baseless allegations levied by Mr. Carter and his counsel in these letters. We will respond in due course and due time through a memoranda of law and other appropriate means to the legal issues at hand, as well as the accusations raised by Mr. Carter and his counsel. We also will address verifiable improprieties committed by defense counsel, outright illegal conduct for which we have actual evidence rather than vague hearsay declarations. Well, don't shoot yourself in the foot here, Buzbee. Okay, because like I'm wondering, let's look at both sides. People need evidence. People need evidence, right? Okay. For that moment, we simply want to timely inform the court that such responses will be forthcoming. Now, here's the deal, y'all. It's a pendulum. Yes, it is. Thank you for saying this, love. It really is. It goes back and forth. It just kind of goes that way. Hearsay, objection, all these words, right? So then, like I showed you guys, for those that were coming in, Buzbee dropped this an hour ago saying that he basically got a recording of these three individuals. These three individuals, one of which, when we were here live earlier, right, we started, I recognized from the, we pulled the Diddy investigators, okay? For those that are coming in. So this was dropped. Yes, hit that like button. Please and thank you as we're reviewing this. Buzbee says investigators from New York have contacted many of our law firms current and former clients. So these three stooges, because there are three stooges, they're all together, I guess have been going around contacting, allegedly based on what Buzbee's saying, contacting his former clients and firm and everything. Okay. These investigators aren't very smart. What they didn't anticipate was that one of the clients decided to record the conversation. It's shocking, illegal, and here's the portion taken directly from the transcript of the contact. So from there, they basically, the thing that stood out to me was that the investigator said that they could pay you money, and that they gave a kid $1,000. So basically they paid somebody off. Okay. Now, while we were reviewing this, I said, that definitely looks familiar. And we figured out, we did a little screenshot of it. This is it. And I kind of want to go back because I wonder if Buzbee is aware that investigator right there is the same one. It's the same guy, glasses. You could tell he wears those, what are those glasses that change lenses with the sunlight? Like the color, like if you're outside, my dad has some. If you're outside, like they could be like clear and then they go like to dark. He looks like he wears those shades. Okay, so this pineapple head transitional lens. Thank you. So this guy right here, to me, is the same guy that's standing. Like, oh, I need a pointer right there. Y'all see that? Transitional lenses. Yes, yes. So this guy's been around, this Diddy investigator. Now let's see, I'm gonna pull the TikTok. Do we have a voice sound of this guy? I'm pretty sure. Hold up, y'all. Diddy investigators. See if we could. I'm sure there's a TikTok of this. Okay, because remember, it wasn't just Amala. There was the who was it? There was a comedian that was visited by this guy too. There was somebody on TikTok. There was a couple of folks that had been visited by these Diddy investigators. Okay, hold up. Let's see. Let's see. I don't want to hear you talk. I'm going to pull some footage. I want to pull some footage. Look at this. So this guy's over here talking. I don't know why we're doing this here, but.
And you have the thin blue. This is frightening. I think, can you guys step away from my home?
Oh shit, let me pull this down. Sorry, y'all.
I'm really not trying to give you a hard time. Why are you here? What do you mean? You're showing up at my house. We're very nice and respectful.
See that guy? It's like scoping that area.
2 quick questions for you, and if you want to be interested in it, great. If not, I'll have a nice day. We're not. What is this? This is odd. So you have to admit this is very weird. It always is, and people
this stuff. Okay, hold up. This guy right here.
Have a lot of followers, stuff like that, on different platforms. What is this about the Diddy stuff I report on? Somewhat, yes. I don't not necessarily Diddy stuff, but people are involved and just stuff like that. So basically, a very simple question is are you paid to influence that's stories like that in any direction? No, not at all. That's all we wanted to know.
Lord have mercy.
They're looking into people who are for this. Honestly, I'm super. You have to admit, if I came to your house. And like I thought this was
it looks like it just looks like that guy right there. It is. And I'm gonna try to pull the original video because I'm not trying to watch somebody cook or whatever the hell they're doing. This is why I can't stand TikTok, because they do those side videos. Is it this video? Hold up, y'all. My bad. Is it this one? I don't want to watch the people cook. I'm just saying it has to be this guy. No, I don't think so. Lord have mercy. Let me pull it real quick. Diddy investigators video. Influencers. Here it is. I think I found it now. We need to know what the hell. See, like this right here. Here's the TMZ report. Now, this reported, what was it? A couple weeks ago. Okay. Here it is. This is the original. Here we go. Let's watch this one. Oh no. Come on. Here we go.
Come to my private home asking about influencers? This is very uncomfortable, you guys.
I don't know why. I'll explain.
No, you're at my home.
Okay, so you
Huh.
don't want to talk to us then?
Have I broken some law?
Absolutely not.
And you have the thin blue. This is frightening. I think. Can you guys step away from my home?
We're in a public street, so the answer is no. But I'm not. Listen, we're not trying to give you a hard time.
Why are
Oh
you
my
here? What do
gosh.
you mean? You're showing up at my
We're
house.
very nice and respectful, and we will be. I just have two quick questions for you, and if you want to be interested in it, great. If not, I'll have a nice day. We're not.
What is this? This is odd.
So
You have to admit this is very weird.
it always is, and people always ask us the same question. I'm happy to explain.
Here, that guy.
What?
Very simply, we're just hired to speak to a few people that do, have a lot of followers, stuff like that, on different platforms.
What is this about the Diddy stuff I report on?
Somewhat, yes.
Wow.
Not necessarily doing stuff, but people are involved in stuff like that. So basically, a very simple question is are you paid to influence that's stories like that in any direction?
No, not at all.
Okay, come on.
I wanted to know because if the company is, they're looking into people who are.
Because the company is looking into people who are what fucking company? See, what company were they talking about when this happened? Let me know. What company? So again, when Buzbee posted this picture, I'm sorry, it just looked like the guy. It definitely did. What do y'all think? Effing condescending tone, right? That's so annoying about the TikTok, but I kind of am hungry now. I hate how they do like the little food videos by the side. We're on a public street. The answer is no, but it's just so crazy. Like all of this, they'll pay for him to put the opposite story. But they said that they have been paid though, right? Oh man, oh man. It said they are liars in every way. Works for Spiro and Jay. Well, I'm just saying because I don't think that these were ever Diddy investigators. How is it that Buzbee puts this photo out and literally that guy is the same one that was with the Diddy investigators and the influencers? So is everybody kind of working in the group together? They paid and they admitted here, we gave this kid $1,000 to start yesterday just to get on the right path. What is the right path? What is the right path? Now, hold up. Let me see what else Tony Buzbee has posted. Okay. This was 20 hours ago. Hold up. See? This was 20 hours ago, and it said, the New York Times contacted me to ask my response to rapper Jay-Z's allegations. And I tried to extort and blackmail him, and that I tried to extort and blackmail him. My response is pretty straightforward. No one has made any threats. Jay-Z's assertions are bogus and laughable. And did you guys know that there was a change in Jay-Z's media statement too? Like, I guess they edited out some parts or something on Jay-Z's stuff. I guess he's able to do that. I'm not really sure. I don't know what to say. You said, Tinkle Tits, thank you for being a member for 22 months. And Amy, thank you for becoming a member. Shout out to Amy Gomez. Okay, Tinkle Tits says, look at those failed mafiosos, wannabe thugs. It's giving, like mafiosos, like undercover something. I cannot. They are kind of it's giving something else, y'all. Don't you think? Oh my gosh. And then like they can't even, I mean, they look like grandparents. I'm sure they have children of their own, And they're like what was that one movie? With the ones with Robert De Niro and Al Pacino, and it was like the Irish mob. Of course they all acted in mob movies and that like look like they're retired. Yes, it's giving Robert De Niro. Like I'm like, you guys really visiting people's homes? Trying to sway their opinion, and you got caught up. Oh no. Yes, right. Like it's giving Robert De Niro, not the Departed. Was it it can't be The Departed. That Irish mob movie, it was on Netflix a couple years ago. I can't remember. 1,000 to change your vibrations, says Idaho. Right. So they're offering $1,000 to kids. The Irishman. Thank you. That's the name. Thank you. Thank you. So they were like, yeah, they did the Irishman thing. That's what they look like. They kind of look like they get together and they're, and it's like, wait, y'all were in like, The Godfather and Casino. And yes, it's given that definitely. But this is what they're doing. Right. I just find ALEX SPIRO's allegations and Mary Henderson's statement very weird. Okay. So you mean to tell me it just doesn't work out that way? I don't know what it is. Okay. I don't know. I'm just thinking in my mind. So she sees the press conference on October, and it's a press conference about Diddy and bringing associates to justice, right? Suddenly she says, well, I don't know. I was working with Buzbee and I felt the pressure. So now I'm going to go give a statement to Spiro. Out of all the attorneys she could have gone to, she contacted Spiro and then wrote a statement with them. But here's the deal. Why? So was this supposed to expose Buzbee's method? The way I see it, all of these attorneys are backwards. They're like they're just backwards, period. Because at the same time, you want Spiro, you want your person to remain anonymous, but here you are trying to out a Jane Doe. Eve, it's giving weird vibes either or. Now, let me say this. ALEX SPIRO is, y'all saw what happened with, what's his name? In Russ, the trial, Alec Baldwin. We all saw that shit. The what he did, how he questioned the prosecutor at that time, this case in New Mexico, and what's his name? Alec Baldwin was facing, he was facing a lot. Okay, he delivered as far as an attorney goes. They delivered. Okay, I'll give you that. But now he's on Jay-Z's side, and half of you guys are like, at first everybody's like, yes, ALEX SPIRO, he's our daddy, yada yada yada. Like, it's true, because I remember talking about him and I was like, everybody's like, yeah, you have to give him his flowers. And now that he's on Jay-Z's side, y'all want to take the flowers away? What is going on? He's not your daddy anymore? What's going on? What's going on? I want to know. Last Ronin, I'm telling you, I'm gonna go back to my chat from when we were talking about Alec Baldwin, and some of you guys were giving flowers to that attorney, to ALEX SPIRO, because he did the way, and honestly, he did a freaking phenomenal job. All right, he did. He, as far as the questioning goes. But now that he's on Jay-Z's side, he's the devil. Can you guys make it make sense? Let me know. Where are we at? Where does the pendulum go at this point? Because an attorney is gonna attorney, okay? Victor's like, I like flowers. Oh my God. This is, I'm just saying, they're paying visits to people's houses. I'm just saying. They're paying visits. Right, Diddy Docket, what objectivity? Like, everybody's on this side, which is fine. Honestly, I'm gonna be honest with you. These attorneys don't give a shit about anybody, okay? Let's be very clear, all right? Because at the end of the day, I don't care how much you want to, praise Buzbee. He ain't doing this shit for free, okay? Nobody is. But because we're not doing it for free and there's going to be a payout out of all of this, I suggest we start holding everybody accountable, right? Can we do that? All of them? All of them. Let's just hold all of them accountable, right? Because we all want to know what is going on. I think that's important, okay? It's giving that they look like they'd be more likely to know Buzbee, but working for Spiro, yes. I'm just saying, let's just hold everybody accountable. Can we just I'm not jumping in any trains, because honestly, the jury for me is still out on Buzbee and the way he's handled his situation. Spiro is paid to defend no matter what. Thank you. And he's going to get paid, right? That's what I'm going to say about that. My money is out I'm just, I don't know. Like the jury's out for everybody. Rabbit, I hope you have a Ring doorbell in case you get a visit. Hey, get a visit. I got a couple of cameras, you know. I mean, it is what it is. Yeah, they can visit. They can do whatever the hell they want. Good luck with that. Let's not ruin the flowers. We already can't wear white polish, eat hard-boiled eggs. Shout out to you. I bet all these lawyers are like WWE. They all act like they don't like each other, but they probably get beers after work. Yeah. That's one thing I learned. I remember one of my teachers would tell me, like, you have to be nice to everybody who's a lawyer. You have to be nice to everybody because you never know who you're going to be, trying to talk to and what's going to happen. Lawyers want wins and money. Why go against Jay-Z and others unless you got real proof? Jay is scared AF, in my opinion. Eve, does it all make sense now? Okay. Why 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, when I called this shit and I said, you guys, I don't think these are Diddy investigators. Is it all kind of coming together? I don't think any of these investigators are, hell, I don't even know if Jay-Z, I assumed, but honestly, like, there are people that don't want people to find out about things. You know what I mean? I just assume that, like, Diddy's too busy for this shit. None of it is making sense to me, whatsoever. So I wanted to point that out. They're all kind of connected with each other. All of these lawyers. Okay. I don't know. But these Diddy investigators, that whole narrative didn't quite make sense. And now that Buzbee showed that photo, I was like, yeah, okay. All right. You said maybe they're looking into whether or not certain celebs are paying YouTubers. Yeah, maybe. Maybe that's what it is. The operation is much bigger than what we think, for sure. I agree with you on that. I definitely agree with you on that. At least the lawyers I have dealt with, they don't care about wins or loses. They only care about the best deal for their clients. Thank you, Team Maker. Diddy is too busy trying to intimidate people. He knows. I don't know if I think it's, and that's the point. Is it Diddy or is it the people around Diddy? Right? You know who is sweating bullets and constantly trying to prove a point, which I guess is fine. He just published a book, released a fucking book, and nobody's really paying attention to him. Who's talking about Joseph Sherman anymore? Let me know. Y'all remember Joseph Sherman, the Diddy bodyguard who decides to countersue, being sued by Gloria Allred and Talia Graves? I don't know, but he did he has done a whole press tour. He finds out about Jay-Z's lawsuit, okay, and literally starts doing videos and there's something off about that guy. Allegedly, yeah, Joseph Sherman, the bodyguard, he never did anything. He is being set up. Oh my God. And he's like all over, he's very overly dramatic. He's suing. He's got these books. He dropped like books. I went to go see his book. It's like $30. It's The Bodyguard, Diddy, and the Innocent Man. I think that's the name of this shit. Hold up. Let me pull it. Because I was like, this guy is like ridiculous. Corny. Hold up. Let me see. Because I initially thought that he had blocked me, but I guess I wasn't. Is it Joseph? What is it? Rhymes and Dimes, the non-pornographic, non-pornographic thing. Here it is. He wrote a whole fucking book. Hold up. This shit right here. I could not.
Into a hotel room with you and P. Diddy to discuss her boyfriend's performance issues. Is that something that would happen regularly where you would be in a meeting to discuss her boyfriend, like someone's
Does this even make sense to you, what you just asked me?
Oh my God.
Listen to what you asked me. I'm a bodyguard that's here to protect an artist. And this woman convinced y'all that I walked into some strange meeting about her boyfriend that I never seen in my life.
Lord have mercy.
Like, doesn't even make sense. Like, just listen to the logic of what you're asking me. It's not even logical.
Just answer the question.
So at first,
okay,
she says that.
Anyways, y'all see the poster in the back? That's the cover of the book. A true story. It's it's hold up. I'm trying to zoom into this damn book. See if I can. Yeah, there it is. A true story, along with the adult entertainment magazines, Diddy, The Bodyguard, and The Liar. A true story of a money grab that went terribly wrong. Written by Joe Sherman. And then you love it's right next to the Sour Patch Kids with the adult magazine and some biography, girl. I did look into his book. I said, I'll read the book. Maybe I'll be entertained. I don't know. Lydia JD is like, it's a question, not an accusation. You tell them, girl. Listen, a fool. I mean, I talk about this. Like, look, if these are false accusations, I completely support Joseph Sherman, protecting himself and exposing this in lawsuits. But I'm just not sold on this book. Like, does it really need to be a book? You said, can I have a signed copy? Yo, the thing about the Diddy case is that there's just so many angles to different things. Too many things, too many twists, too many things. You said it makes great TP. Well, I'm just saying, like, or don't you have an active case? Do you really want to write a book right now? But I mean, he's promoting this book. There you go. I mean, that commercial on the book. I thought this was going to be a whole biography. It's sold out. Restock Wednesday. Thank you for buying me out in 2 days. Get the book before you making assumptions. So are you disclosing things that you shouldn't be disclosing there? I mean, I don't know. I might buy the book. I just didn't think it was. I don't know. Between the Kim Porter fake book to this book, I don't know what to make of this. Too many damn books. Other people are writing books. Everybody's writing a book. I might write a book about my experience reporting on this and talking to you guys in the chat. I'm going to write the book. You said, oh my God, what book? I'm going to write a book about reporting on this stuff. I am literally like, this is too much. Would you buy it? Thank you. Would it sell in 2 days? I'm telling you. No. I'm just saying he got it. Well, he got to get paid to pay the lawyer. That is true. You know what, Diddy Docket? That you are not lying. He has to pay the lawyer, and the books pay the lawyer, right? Just saying. You'd buy my book before I buy Diddy? All right. Or before you buy Diddy's. Okay. If Diddy wrote a book, I bet that would sell out. You said, I'm going to write a book on everything everybody's writing a book on. You'd read my book? I'm just joking, y'all. I'm just joking. I might create a coloring book of my experience. There you go. You'll buy it? Sounds good. Sounds good. I know, right? Okay. Let's see. Hold up. What y'all are saying? Geez, with all this news, I'm going to need Mr. Dr. Phil or Dr. Drew. Those are frauds. Don't go to those doctors, okay? They're frauds. Sherman has the balloons are ballooning. A whopping IQ of a whopping 5 IQ, Dorothy. Listen, but Diddy Docket is right. He might just be trying to pay, he's got to pay his attorney one way or another. You know what I mean? But I don't know, y'all. Guys, I don't know. What do y'all make of this? See, not Rabbit making a Diddy dot to dot book. Yes. Ooh, that sounds like fun. The Rabbit reporting roller coaster. You connect the dots. There you go. Got it, man. You already wrote the book for me. I don't even have to do anything at this point. Listen, what do y'all think about this mess? Let me know. I'm sorry. I'm not believing. I don't know. Maybe her experience with Buzbee was crazy. I also think that Buzbee has a target on his back. I also don't like the way Buzbee has handled himself in this case whatsoever. But I also there's just so much to this. And I have this working theory in my mind that I don't want to say publicly. Not yet. let me figure out how I want to say that, because I'm not going to say everything that I'm thinking. Because so far, what I've thought in my mind is kind of certain people in the background, individuals, the way things are working, how things are coming down. There's also this money motivation thing happening, what people are paying for, everything, how everything is going down. We're going to see a lot more Jane Does and John Does come out, okay? Sometimes not by their choice, right? Like they are going to be forced to come out. And that's going to be the saddest thing. But there's going to be a lot of revealing of what's going on. There have been people that have been hitting me up on the email about certain things. And the best thing you could do is just stay on the sidelines and just, watch, but just know and watch how people are moving. Watch how they're reporting things. Who is showing facts? Who's showing receipts? Shout out to them, because BJ's always doing that. Shout out to everybody. Just things will get unveiled as they go. Jay-Z is not the only one. Y'all know that, right? Diddy is not the only one. Jay-Z is not the only one. There are so many associates around. I just think this is going to get bigger and crazier before it stops. Okay. And it'll be a war of attorneys as we're watching it happen. Yeah. I'll see you guys on the next one. Hit that like button, please, and thank you. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to everybody here. You guys, thank you for supporting my channel. Y'all are amazing. You could be somewhere else, but you're here. I don't know. Thank you. I deserve. Thank you. Shout out to you guys. Y'all are amazing. Thank you for being here. You guys have a good night. Oh, we got some Liam Payne videos dropping mañana. All right. Hang tight, y'all. Bye. Bye, bye, bye. And don't open the door for any Diddy investigators, y'all. Don't do it. Don't talk to them. Take pictures, record them, and post it on social media. That's what you do. Bye, guys.